A train derailed inside a tunnel near 96th Street early in 2024. A rail car also caught fire at Central Park North 110th Street in 2020. New videos show even light rain turning stations into fast-moving pools of water. Hundreds of people were left stranded during the busy evening rush hour. These incidents look different at first, but together they reveal a bigger problem. Why does a century-old system keep showing the same weakness again and again? Why does water break through in the same areas after every heavy rainfall? Why do flickering lights or small vibrations often appear before major failures happen? When all these clues connect, a hidden pattern becomes clear and worrying. What is the real cause behind all these repeating problems underground? Let us take a closer look. A century-old tunnel is now clearly showing its age slowly. Short clips show yellow stains on ceilings, dripping water non-stop for years. A weak light flickers along the tracks like it is struggling to survive. Walls behind the tracks show long moisture lines that grow every season. These moments look small, but engineers know they are early warning signs. The New York subway began operating in 1904 with older brick and steel. Many tunnels still use the original materials from more than 100 years ago. These structures were never built for today's heavy trains and huge daily crowds. Modern trains are faster, heavier, and far more frequent than older ones. Brick expands and contracts every season, allowing more water inside slowly. Tiny cracks widen after each rainy year until they become long, wet seams. People notice floors shaking harder or ceiling drips increasing with time. Engineers worry about these small signs because they usually mean deeper damage. More than 900 aging structure incidents were reported in 2023 alone. One major case was at 125th Street when concrete suddenly fell down. The investigation showed long-term water damage had weakened steel inside slowly. Old tunnels also lack complete design records from early construction years. Engineers often use sensors or drills because no clear blueprint exists anymore. Repairs become slower, more expensive, and sometimes require shutting down long sections. The real danger is that decay is now faster than repairs can manage. Concrete breaks from inside and brick separates after holding moisture for months. These tunnels never get long breaks to rebuild because service must continue. Old infrastructure does not shout warnings but gives soft signs before failing. Small drips, stains, and vibrations often appear before much bigger problems arrive. Another force exposes these weaknesses more clearly, and that force is water. Even light rain can flood stations within minutes and stop everything fast. Video clips show cloudy water pouring down stairs like a broken rooftop tank. Some trains sit still as water rises dangerously around their metal wheels. These scenes did not come from huge storms but simple moderate rainfall. The subway was designed for an older climate with fewer intense storms. Heavy downpours in short bursts are now far more common in the Northeast. Old drainage pipes cannot push water out fast enough during sudden rainfall. Water finds the easiest path and often enters stations from every side. It flows downstairs through cracked walls and sometimes from ceilings above. Only a few inches can damage electrical parts under a train instantly. Flooding is becoming a regular problem instead of a rare situation underground. Hurricane Ida in 2021 flooded many stations with fast rising water levels. But even normal storms in 2023 shut down more than 10 subway lines. Water sometimes pushed upward from the ground, forming fountains between the rails. This shows groundwater already entered deeper parts, not just surface areas. At Grand Avenue, Newtown, water rushed downstairs strong enough to cause slips. Drainage pipes above the station were already at full capacity before rainfall. Small dips in old tunnels collect water quickly because designs are incomplete. Engineers cannot fully predict where water will travel during unusual storms. Climate change is increasing rainfall faster than the system can adapt today. If light rain can stop trains, what will rising rivers do in the future? Manhattan sits between two rivers that are slowly rising each passing decade. Another repeated problem is the old signal system controlling daily train movement. Many passengers have seen trains stop suddenly in dark tunnels silently. Only a single red light blinks ahead while everyone waits without answers. The announcement usually says there is a signal problem causing the delay. But behind that simple message is a system built in the 1930s era. These old mechanical devices still control millions of daily trips across the city. Tracks are divided into sections using sensors to detect if trains are present. If the sensor cannot send a clear signal, the system enters safety mode. The light turns red and the train stops immediately for protection. It behaves like a body reacting too strongly to small harmless changes. These reactions create delays that spread across the entire subway line. A 2022 MTA report showed outdated signals caused many major train delays. Thousands of hours were lost, but numbers cannot show how riders feel. Many people sat in darkness for long minutes without knowing the problem. Footage from the F-line showed riders standing close with lights turned off. Phones were the only light in the crowded and silent train car. Later officials said a switch from 1953 failed after weeks of moisture. Engineers worry about the age of parts and difficulty of repairing them. Many components are no longer made and old storage rooms hold the last ones. Technicians sometimes rebuild parts using faded paper drawings from decades ago. Running such an old system requires balance between safety and movement. Touching one part can disturb another and create new hidden problems. Modern upgrades continue slowly while the network runs every single day. CBTC technology helps trains run closer, but upgrading takes huge effort. Teams must enter tunnels and replace equipment while trains still operate. It feels like fixing a ship engine while the ship is sailing. Another issue is that the system relies on human experience for stability. Old engineers understand patterns just by watching charts or hearing reports. Their intuition cannot be replaced easily by machines or new systems. As they retire, the need for a stable, automated system increases quickly. In dark tunnels, blinking red lights show how old the technology has become. The problem is not only aging machines or changing climate conditions. It is the entire heartbeat of the system struggling to keep pace. When that rhythm slows, everything above and below becomes more vulnerable. Riders can feel this pressure when a train stops for long silent minutes. The system also carries people seeking shelter in ways never expected before. This adds stress to spaces that were not designed for such growing needs. Too dark areas make many riders uneasy in the subway system. Some videos show quiet stations with dim lights and damp walls around riders. People move slowly through large empty spaces that feel uncomfortable and unsafe. Nothing dangerous happens, but the atmosphere makes riders want to leave quickly. Risk underground often comes from the whole environment, not a single event. Many people use the subway for shelter when weather becomes extremely harsh. The number of people staying in transit areas has increased in recent years. This reflects wider social issues that the city is facing daily today. Crowded corners or narrow paths can make riders nervous even without danger. Survey results since 2022 show riders feel less safe in quiet stations. One report in 2023 described a train slowing because riders avoided one area. People were sheltering there peacefully, but movement felt uncomfortable to others. Such moments create operational strain when millions use the system daily. Underground spaces with low light make social situations harder to understand. A rider may feel unsafe simply because there is little information available. Small concerns combine with old infrastructure and slow updates very easily. In dark corners, the system's weaknesses become clearer to everyday riders. The subway needs a steady rhythm with staff and clear movement paths daily. If one element is missing, uneasiness appears even without a real incident. Now another threat is rising from outside and moving under the rivers. Salt water from the Hudson and East River is pushing closer to old tunnels. Rain videos show water on stairs, but engineers fear salt water even more. Sea level around New York has already risen about 9 inches over time. It may rise 2 feet by mid-century according to major climate panels. A few inches change the pressure on cracks in tunnels built long ago. Small amounts of salt water can corrode steel and damage signal systems. Pumps have been running non-stop in many places since the year 2022. Hurricane Sandy showed how vulnerable the system was to storm surge flooding. 7 tunnels filled with water and several lines closed for many months. Flood doors and strong pumps were added, but risk still remains today. Storms like Ida proved rain and high tide can meet in the lowest areas. Waterfront stations such as South Ferry show wetter ground and rising humidity. Studies in 2023 showed salt water weakens insulation and increases failures. The danger grows quietly through stains, damp ceilings and blistered paint. Small changes slowly raise repair costs and lead to more service shutdowns. Even a small river tunnel problem can affect the whole subway system. As sea levels rise, the main question is how fast damage will grow. All images from recent years show the same growing pressure on the system. Old tunnels, sudden floods, weak signals and anxious dark spaces cause trouble. Saltwater pressure from both rivers adds more stress every passing year. Each issue alone is difficult, but combined they create a major challenge. Most warnings come as small details that riders can easily ignore daily. A damp rail or a short delay may show deeper troubles growing underneath. The gap is widening between slow infrastructure and fast climate change. New York must respond before small warnings become larger, unavoidable failures. If you ever felt something different or uneasy on the subway, share it below. Your experience can help others understand the hidden changes happening today.